Ready? Hey Lovies! So we're gonna trailer both horses over to the park that usually we walk to, and yeah, I'm gonna play with them. So let's go. Yeah. Mine is elegant.
So keep your head up, find your place. So keep your head up, find your place.
So there's sports games going on here at the park. Lee is assuming they're cheering for him, which they probably are because you're so handsome. And Sundance is just about dressed. Jim's working on getting a camera mounted a different way because it keeps flopping over. And yeah, now you get to get your little bridle on. You're such a good boy. You're so handsome. Just look. He's handsome. You're handsome. You're handsome. Yeah, you're a good boy. All right, lovies. So I did get a new eye. So, yeah, it's a starfish. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so I got the ponies all dressed and we're almost ready to put them to the carriage and just have a little lovely drive around these beautiful trees at the park in Florida that we live near. And yeah, let's do it. Lee, Sundance, walk on. The drive just started, and Lee is always excited in the beginning of a drive. He's pretty much like excited like the entirety of driving, but like he loves it. Um, so he's a little amped up, and Sundance is like, "Is this exciting?" And I'm just having them to just walk and just working on getting their energies to match a little, slow down a little bit because we don't have to rush into this. We have a while. Ooh, ooh, easy. Good, good. Currently in the video, I am trying to figure out why Sundance's head seems to be being pulled to the left. So I'm visually impaired, and it does take me a while to look at, all the things. So I'm looking at everything, and I'm trying to figure out what is he snagged on something? Is the line snagged? Is where are my hands? I'm looking at everything. And I did here in a few moments finally realize what it was, and I do have Jim fix it for me. His left line, when we were putting him to the carriage, got wrapped up on the top of the, I want to say turret, the center here of his saddle. So I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's definitely caught up. So I'm going to bring him over to Jim and have him fix it for me and just show him like where it needs to be unattached. And cuz driving you can't just like, stop the carriage and get out and do it yourself. It's like definitely a sport where you need help, which is good that we have Jim. Jim, fix Sundance. His rein is caught on the turret on the top here.
Caught where?
Here. Thanks. Thanks. Oh, that's better. That's better. Easy. Easy. Good. Left. Left. Good. Good boys. Some of the changes that I made today, I normally hold my reins Achenbach style in one hand, just my left hand. I did not do that the last time I drove them. The first time I drove them as a pair, for some reason in my head, I was holding a rein in my left and a rein in my right. and I was almost treating it like the right rein was the right horse and the left rein was the left horse. But I'm back on track with my thought process with this, and I do have my reins just in the one hand, which is easier for me, and that's how I have been driving Lee, which is just better. Another thing, I brought them back towards the carriage more, so they're not right against the end of the pole there. Last time, Lee got his reins stuck on the end. I did order a yoke, a neck yoke. So when that comes, I'll be able to adjust some more things in the front even better. I do have to make a few more changes, like the traces on Sundance here are not as tight. Like he's not actually pulling, like Lee is doing all the pulling. And I do notice it, and I have Jim adjust that. Good. Good boys. Yeah, good boys. Good boys. Very good. Very good. Right. 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 Good. Good boys. Yeah, what good boys. What good boys. This is awesome, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
Right? 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 Good. Straighten out. Good. Okay. Left. 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 Good. Good. Left. Good. Good. Good boys. Good. Good boys.
Alright, I'm gonna go run my errands, but I just wanted to come over and say
Thank you. It's good to see you, Matt.
Pretty boys.
Left. 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 Good. I'm also working on, when I'm turning them, to turn the outside horse. So when I'm going left, I'm one-handed turning, and I'm having the reins more directly behind both of them and more on the right side. Lee's on the right, so I'm having Lee. I'm asking him to go into the turn and drive him through it. If you're just turning the inside horse, the outside one will get left behind. Good. Boys, right? Right? Good. Another point is, last time I drove them in the last video, you could see how my lines were kind of flopping around. I did not have good contact through my lines. Now that I'm holding the reins in one hand, I am more focused on keeping that contact and better control of my lines to prevent them from flopping. So another thing that I'm focused on. Right? Good. Okay. Good. 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 Left. 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 You're fine. Good. Easy. Good. Good. Left. Good. All right. Straighten out. Good. And left. Left. Good. Good. Okay, and left. Left. Good. Good. See them? Straighten out. See those people. Here. See them? Good. Left. Left. Hey Jim, will you shorten Sundance's traces? And who?
Huh?
This? The one attached to him? Who? 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 Shorten it one hole.
Easy.
Easy. Or no, do on him, it would be quicker. Good. Good stand.
Just one?
Yep.
Easy.
Easy. Easy. Oh, I meant one hole, but both of them.
I did one hole.
I know, but each of them. The one on the other side of it. A little miscommunication. Jim thought one meant one side, and I thought one meant one hole. But we got that figured out, and luckily little horses, they can reach over. But you see how Lee is rubbing against him right now? He actually got the bridle off of his ear, which right in a second here I realized that. Huh. Oh crap. Lee's bridle. Oh, Lee's bridle over his ear, his left ear. Thanks. Okay. Good. Good. Thank you. Good. Good boys. Good boys. Alright, so I'm doing my darndest left to pay attention to all the things. And I did notice that Sundance's traces weren't as adjusted as Lee, so like Lee was pulling, not Sundance, but now they're both pulling. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, left. Good. Good. Straighten out. Good. Good. They might have snacks for you. Okay, left. Left. Good. Left. Good. All these guys over here are about to be playing with their remote control cars, like really, really fast zooming ones. And they're actually like waiting patiently for me to finish up with the boys before they start zipping those around, which after I was all done driving and had them unhitched and attached to the trailer and everything was safe, then they got all their cars out, and I did go over and like thank them before we left, that I let them know I appreciated that they were so patient and waited for me to finish before they busted those out. Good. Straight. Good. Good. And left. Left. Good. 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 Hey Jim, I'm gonna come between those trees towards us, Okay, so you get us going through the trees. Let me go around it. Get a cool angle. Good boys. Yeah. All right. Literally in my head, the trees looked way closer together and was going to be like a huge obstacle. And okay, you're about to see how cool it looks though. And left, left, good. And left, 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 good. Good. Good boys. Good boys. Right, right. Good boys. I know y'all can't believe that we like zoomed between those really close trees and didn't hit anything. I I know, it's amazing. Good. Well done. There. Uh-uh. Right. Right. Good. Yep. Good. Good. Right. Right. Good. 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 And left. Left. Good. 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 Straighten out. Good. Good. Left. Good. Left. Left. Good. Yeah, good. Good boys. Good. And left. Left. Yeah. Good. Try and do it on just my reins. Left. Left. Good. Good. I think I'm gonna trot. What do you think? Yeah, yeah. Right, right, right. Good, 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 good. Good. Straighten up. Good. Trot, 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 trot. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Good. Good. Easy. Good. Good. Easy. Good. 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 Right. Good. Good. And left. Left. Good. 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 Left. Good. 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 Good boy. Yeah. Easy. Easy. Good. Good. And left. Left. Good. Left. Good. 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 And walk. And walk. Good. Walk. Good boys. What good boys. Yeah, good boys. Yeah, what good boys. Good. Oh, 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 oh. Easy. Good. 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 Left. Lee spooked just for a second back there, but he recovered quickly, and now we're just back to walking. One of the things I noticed when we were trotting is Lee was holding his trot back like slow, like trotting slower, and I was slightly asking him to get going a little further in front of him, so he wasn't letting like Sundance pull. But it did seem like, because Lee has a very like forward natural trot, that he was like he had slowed his trot down to keep the pace with Sundance. So I'll just work more on getting Lee to be a little more forward, not too forward compared to Sundance, but more forward, so he's pulling just as much as Sundance is. Also, they did bump into each other a few times, but when I get the neck yoke in the male, that will help keep them at a good distance with for practice. Good boys. Sundance, no. Stand. Ooh. Ooh. Stand. Just gonna take a moment and let them stand nicely. Jim is done filming. I think I'm gonna like end this ride on a good note and just let them relax for a second, walk them out a little bit more, and then pull him around to get lined up with the trailer. We've been practicing with Lee every time we take him out. Basically, when we're at the farm, whenever I drive him, I've gotten in the habit of like un unhitching him and hitching him a certain way. But when we go out places, I really had to do things differently because I can't just like let him be standing there loose, after I unhitch him. Where like at our farm, that's what he does. He just stands there and he doesn't move his feet. But when we're out places, you obviously can't have your horse like not like with a lead rope on or something. So I'm gonna get them lined up. I'm gonna have them walk on, and I'm gonna get them lined up to the trailer. I'm just gonna do a loop around. Good boy. Gonna adjust some things. But good. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Alright, lovies, today went fantastic, and I got the boys all undressed. We're gonna head back to the barn, give them a bath, and yeah, that went fantastic. Let me know in the comments. I did make some adjustments today compared to the last time I drove them, but there are some more adjustments. I did order a neck yoke, so whenever that comes in, yeah. So, I don't know. Keep on ponying, and hit the like button if you like this video. Comment with any of your thoughts or vibes you want to send my way, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more pony videos. And I'll see you in the next video. And they're playing with little remote control cars here now, and they waited until after we were done with the ponies, so yay. All right, ladies, stay golden.